Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and today we're actually back with the Hardcore Career Mode series. Now, if you guys actually watched the last video, we're going to be building a land, sea, and air vehicle all in one. So, let's go ahead and jump back into it, and hopefully we can come up with something nice. Let's do this. Okay, so this right here is what we actually came up with. So we have a propeller on the back to propel us forwards. This could be in both boat and plane mode, obviously. And in fact, it could actually be in car mode as well. I do think that would work. What I want to do today is actually build a bit of a cab, I guess, and we'll go from there. I need to build a cab, and we also need a bit of an engine. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. I feel like it's a bit weird to build a cab on this, but I don't want it to be like some of my other vehicles where they are very plain and basic. I want this to look good, hopefully. So let's go ahead and actually run back over to our hangar over there, and we'll build it in there instead. Okay, so we are now in the hangar, and I want to try and figure out how to make this look nicer, if possible. So, let's go ahead and start building things on both sides. I actually really want to attempt to hide these wheels. I don't know how this is going to go, but essentially, I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I might even send it all the way across the front. I don't know whether that's a good idea or a bad idea, but I think doing something like this doesn't really make all that much sense. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Can I build in there? It doesn't look like I can. So actually I need to get rid of these guys and do this, and then we need to somehow sort this out, which is fine because I should be able to do that. Alright, does that look weird? A little bit. Let's go and attach this guy to here, delete that one, and shove one of these guys. Wait, it's letting me put something in there now. Wait. It wasn't letting me put stuff in there before, but now it is. Interesting. So, I could delete all these again. There we go. And we can actually shove this in backwards. There we go. And do this. Okay, so we got some big old boxes on the front. Is it weird? A little bit. Okay, so my next idea is actually to add a bit of a winch in here. I just think it'd be kind of cool, and it somewhat fits. So I'm going to go ahead and shove that right there. I want to box off the back end, so let's go ahead and do this. Actually all the way across, and then actually all the way out to here as well. Okay, looking a bit strange, looking a little bit like a pod racer. Oh no, it's not called a pod racer. What is it? That little vehicle in Star Wars. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, this looks fine to me. So, let's go ahead and extend this across the side. We're going to go ahead and build this up like so. Probably 2 more blocks. And that is going to be where our bridge is. Or our cab. Sure. That actually looks really good. I like it. Inside of here, we are going to put some stuff like ropes. Because, I don't know, I guess they could be kind of useful. Although actually, let's just move this backwards. And we'll do it that way instead. Alright, so if we flip this over and do this, we can then do this guy, and this guy. There we go. So yeah, I want to make this look as nice as sort of possible, if I can, and this is the way we're going to do it. So a little bit of a rope right there makes sense. Okay, so what do we actually do from there then? Well, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. So I'm thinking we actually put a barrier in right there. We get ourselves some windows, and we start actually putting those in. Now, the ways we could do this is we could either do it like this, or we could do it differently. I'm not entirely sure what we should do, but flat windows, I don't know, do they make sense here? Maybe. I kind of don't think they do, though, so let's go ahead and shove this in really quickly. Go to the windows again, and if we can, we need the 3x3x3s. Let's go ahead and make these black. There we go, and shove these in. So that one goes in the center, this one would go to the sides, and I think that actually looks okay, but does it look good, is the question. I'm not sure. I actually don't know. We'd go to the sides, and we'd have one of these guys go here like this, but we can't actually implement that until we implement one of these. So let's do this, there you go. We'll then go over to this guy, and we'll shove that on there like this, there we go as well. And honestly, that looks weird, but kind of cool. Okay, so what I'm thinking we do is we actually get rid of one of those pieces. We turn this around so that this can go on there. A lot like that. And we actually take these away, and we have it go inwards once. Just once. That should be fine. So delete these guys backwards a little bit. Do this up to here. And continue it backwards a little bit more. Do this again. And this will actually allow us to walk around this to go to the front of the boat, which is cool. Okay, so we are going to need some more windows and stuff like that, but for now, let's just go ahead and attach this guy onto here like this, send this across there like that, and add ourselves some more windows. Here we go. These guys are going to be implemented right here. Bosh. There we go. So it looks a bit weird. It's not really quite how I want it to look, but it's kind of okay. I don't know. Is there anything I should change? I do feel like this could look better, but I'm not sure how. Okay, so I'm not sure if this looks better or not, but let's go ahead and paste that there like that. And then, obviously, we can try and add these guys in again. I would like to be able to see, and that's why I want to use these. However, thinking about it, it might look better if we actually just block this off. So if we do something like that, it might look nicer. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it just looks a bit strange. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is actually do this type of dealio right here. There we go. We will actually implement this guy right here like this. We'll get ourselves some windows, but they're going to be these ones. And we are going to shove those onto there like... I think like that. It could be really like a bad idea, I suppose. But I'm hoping for the best here. So we're just going to go ahead and put them in. And hope that we will be able to see out of them and hope that it looks okay. To me, that looks pretty good. Alright, so from there, what do I want to do? Well, I want a bit of an overhang. So we're gonna have one. Gonna shove this all the way across the top end like that, and it looks weird, but sort of okay. I like it. Okay, so on the back end, what am I gonna do? Well, I'd actually really like to box these guys in if possible. I'm going to delete all of this. There you go. I'm going to shove that in there. And I'm going to do something along the lines of this. I do want it to look good, though. So I'm going to delete most of these. And I'm going to shove this onto here like this. And that looks pretty cool so far. Let's spawn this in and see if it actually looks good in practice. Not really. I don't like this. I'm not sure how to fix it, though. Honestly, I feel like it might be just a little bit too tall. So if I did want to fix it... I could maybe actually just grab this up to there. There you go. Go all the way across to here. Cut it. Move it downwards one. And paste it. I don't know whether there should be a block there or not. But I'm thinking if we bring it down to here, it will look quite nice. So let's do that. There we go. A seat. Can a seat actually fit in there is the next question. Yes, it can. And actually, we can maybe bring it down even further. But that would make this bit look weird. And I don't want to do that. Okay, so next question. Can we actually see if we jump into one of those seats? Driver's seat, there we go. We can actually see outside. That is actually brilliant. Yeah, we can see everywhere. We can even see somewhat behind us. Cool. That is going to change, though, because the engine itself is going to be built right here. So actually, I think that's the next thing. So let's get ourselves a gearbox really quickly. I'm going to shove that gearbox directly onto there like this. There we go. We're then going to type in engine, and we're going to build an engine into there as well. Starting with the clutch, obviously. So let's do this. I don't know whether it should actually be lower than that, now that I think about it. Oh, sorry. Maybe the engine could actually go down here rather than in the air, because that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Although... it's kind of cool to have the engine in the air, so let's just do that anyway. Right, okay, so we've got that already. We now need the crankshaft. These guys, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go. We're then going to obviously shove one of these guys onto the front. We're going to have... where are they? Where are they? Cylinders. All the way along as well, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16. That is quite a lot, to be fair. That is a lot of stuff to add to an engine. Alright, next thing, we're going to attach all these guys together. There we go. And now they all should run as one. Beautiful. What is next? Well, probably the exhaust. So, let's just shove an exhaust piece onto here like this. And that'll go out the side. Excellent. What else do we need? Well, we're going to need air and we're going to need fuel. So the air supply can obviously be on the top. Let's just do one of those. And the fuel supply can be on the opposite side, on the bottom. So fuel is right here. Let's do this. There we go. All right, so air's there, fuel is there. We now need coolant, which is this guy. And that should be able to go here. You do attach it to the cylinder, right? Yes. I always forget with that, and I'm not sure why, but there you go. Right, so we now need a radiator so that we can cool this down. We need exhaust pieces so that these actually work. And we need to attach all of it together. But essentially, this is our engine. So I'm going to quickly build this, and then I'll be back with you guys when it's ready, I guess.
We break up and you slam the door. I messed up on the bedroom floor. What the hell do we do this for? I push you out, but you come back. That attraction, we can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that I should let go, but I hold on. And oh, keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. We got that, 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 we got that. Kiss me and the world disappears. Tell me the things that I wanna hear.
Okay, so this is where we are at. I obviously built the engine. I have changed a few more things as well. I actually added a door to the back of here. It doesn't quite fit properly as it's not quite tall enough, but you are actually still able to get in here. You can still have a little look around. I added a throttle lever right here as well. And I also added a hatch door to this so that we can fix the engine if we need to, which is lovely. So, now that we've done all of that, we should actually have fuel inside of this thing as well. We're gonna pass the electricity around so that everybody has some. There we go. We're gonna give these guys a bunch of electricity as well, and attach it down to there. And then attach these guys to the batteries. There we go. Okay, cool. We're gonna attach this down to our microcontroller, which is awesome. And then we need an actual key. Do I still not have a key, actually? I still don't have a key unlocked. So it's going to have to be a button to turn this thing on. That's okay. So let's go ahead and shove this down here below. There we go. And that can be our starter button. Yes. So starter. Okay, this is engine throttle. There we go. Awesome. And currently, that is fine. Also, currently, the engine only powers this propeller. What we can do is add a clutch to this and add it to the wheels so that we can either have it go to the propeller or we can have it drive like a car. We could also actually divert that again and have some actual propellers on this and have it drive like an actual boat too. But not sure I'm going to do that just yet. Anyway, let's go ahead and get ourselves some rope anchors. I'm going to shove 2 on the front like this. 1 and 2. I'm actually going to go ahead and shove a bunch around the outsides as well, because I need to. There we go. There we go. How far apart are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, there we go. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Excellent. That's actually fine. I'm also going to delete this guy, and we'll shove one of these in there, I guess? It's not the best place for it, but I guess it works. Is there anywhere else that I actually need rope anchors? I don't really think so. So, what do I want to do in this situation? Well, I think I want to paint it next. So, let's go ahead and make the deck color grey? I guess grey works. There you go. And then the rest of it needs to be a color too. I'm not sure what I want though. I'm really not sure. Kind of want to go with something like this. So, if I was to do this, just change the color all to grey. Maybe the deck color could actually be green. There you go. I don't think that looks too bad. But at the same time, I think it looks kind of ugly. You know? So what if it was mainly that color and then we actually had red on the rib bit yet again? So we actually paint all of this all the way around the outside and this bit's red. The rest of it's grey. I think that'll be fine. Let's do it. Okay, so I guess that's actually fine for now. Let's go ahead and start sorting out some other things as well. So, W and S is going to be for this. There you go. A and D. Actually, you know what? Let's add a gyro to this thing too. Could they make things a little bit easier, a little bit better? Or maybe it'll make things worse. Who knows? So, yeah, let's just go ahead and shove this into the interior. That's the fuel tank. Okie dokie. Don't really have that much room back here, but I think this is where I want to place it. I don't have any room back here, actually. We got no room for the gyro, like anywhere. Maybe there? We might be able to put it in there? No? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, okay, well, maybe the gyro can actually go on the deck. That seems a little bit weird, but actually could look kind of cool. So we're just going to go ahead and shove that in there like that, paint it this color, and we'll obviously add a button to turn this thing on. It's going to go on 6, which is a bit weird. Up and down, we're not going to do anything with that. Pitch is going to go to this guy. Roll is going to go to these guys, this one and that one. Okay. Yaw is obviously going to go to these two. There we go. And honestly, that's everything. So now we attach it all to the seat. Left and right is yaw. A and D is roll. And W and S is pitch. That should be it. There we go. So currently, we're able to actually control the rudders. And not much else. We now need to actually add steering onto the wheels so that they work. And then I guess we can go from there. Yeah, because the rudders work, so boat steering works, plane steering works, car steering doesn't work currently. So, let's go ahead and attach steering to A and D also. Attach it down to... Oh, I don't think it's going to work that way. I need an inverter. Here we go. Realistically, I don't sort of need an inverter, but we're going to do it that way anyway. So if we attach this to steering, there we go. We attach this guy to A and D. Now we should be able to steer it in car mode as well. So in theory, this thing should actually move and work as it stands. Do I want to get inside and try? This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. We don't actually have anything in here. The starter doesn't have any electricity. And we don't have any dials. So it's kind of important that we do get those. Have I unlocked instrument panels yet? Yes, I have. Do I need instrument panels? I guess. I don't know. Sure. So let's grab the right color. There we go. We'll go ahead and put one of these guys in here like this. There you go. And we're going to have one be engine RPS. This is just going to be for the engine, essentially. There you go. The second one is going to be for engine temp. There we go. Very nice. I am going to have to delete one of these guys in order to get the temperature. And it can't be that one. It actually can't be that one. Okay. It can be this one. Temp. 1 second. Here we go. Shove the engine temperature sensor right on there. Very nice. Oh, no, because that makes these guys not actually attached. Okay, we can't do that. It would have to go... Honestly, it actually does work if we do this. And then if we attach this somewhere else, like that, that'll be fine. Okay, we're going to have the radiator rad temp. There we go. Okay, cool. That's good. And then I don't know what else we actually need from the engine, to be honest. So I think we'll leave it as is. And that should be fine. All right, cool. So, clutch pressure on these guys is actually going to go up with the engine. That is actually fine. Clutch pressure of this, I guess that could go up with the engine too. The collective needs to be on -1. So, let's get ourselves a number really quickly. And we'll shove that on -1 straight away. Constant number, shove that right there, that's fine. Connect this guy to there, and that value is going to be -1. Here we go. -1. Excellent. So that's good. That's good, I suppose. Let's go and shove this down there like that. Shove this one down here like this. And honestly, that's fine. Yeah. So we got our engine. We need to make sure the engine actually works. And then I guess we can actually test it out by flying it, I suppose. That is crazy. We need a speedo. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a speed sensor. And we'll just chuck that right there for now. There you go. We need to get ourselves a dial for that, obviously. So let's shove that in there as well. Here we go. Da 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 da. Excellent. And we'll add another one for fuel. So this one is fuel. And this one is speed. Yes. So connect this down to the speedo, just there. Connect the fuel down to the fuel. There we go. And that should be good. So, without lights or anything like that, we're actually going to go ahead and take off and try and fly this thing. Yeah, it's a bit mad. I know. It is a bit mad. But that's how we find out whether we need extra things. Okay, so we definitely need one extra thing, and I know what it is. We need a clutch right here. Because at the minute, there's no way of me actually slowing that down other than the throttle. So we're going to put that right there. This is going to go to up and down. And that's how that's going to work. There you go. I'm also going to change this to be 3 to 1. And that's fine. There we go. So in theory, now, we should be able to actually fly this thing. It should work with the clutch that we just added. Let's do it. Here we go. Okay, very nice. Our speedo's right there. Our fuel's right there. Our engine temperatures and stuff like that aren't working just yet, but that's fine. We have stalled. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. I don't know why we're stalling that easily, but we are. Okay, can I reduce this down to like 3 to 2 and try that? Let's see if this helps at all. Whether it does or doesn't, I'm not sure it will, but let's try. So, do this and this. Yes. Okay, it is sort of working. We have steering of car working as well, which is brilliant. So we're actually we're driving around. However, this is not going to take off like this. It's just not. But it does drive, which is nice. Interesting. Alright, skid it around. Here we go. Let's take it back to the build, because we need to continue building onto this thing to make it work a little bit better. Clearly, we need the engine to run nicer than this. And I'm not sure what the issue is just yet, but we need to sort that out. Alright, so what was another thing that we were actually missing? Well, it's brakes. So let's go ahead and shove this onto brake, and onto brake, and onto brake again. There we go. So we got brakes. That's good. So, engine not as powerful as we need it to be. That's annoying. That is very annoying. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. I'm going to start the engine just so that I can, like, have a little look at it. And we'll see what happens. So if we look at this. I mean, it's bouncing literally all over the place. It would be nice to see if all the cylinders are actually working. I think they are. Looks like they are. Let's see what happens when we try and take off again. Okay. It sounds like an old, like, an old 1900s car right now. This is not good. Okay, so I'm thinking our engine isn't actually that powerful, which, you know, makes sense. It's not massive. I say that, actually. There's a lot of cylinders here. Anyway, what I've done is change the gearbox, so hopefully the gearbox is a little bit better. I don't know whether you lose some efficiency by going through a clutch and then go through another clutch. I'm not sure. I kind of doubt it, but I don't know. Let's increase this up. There we go. And let's see what this does now. Essentially, all I've done is change gear. So let's see what it allows us to do. Okay, we are actually running quite quickly. Alright, good. But we are going to slow down as it goes. So that's not amazing. Is it able to take off, is the question. No. It is not able to actually fly. Also, I left the door open, which is not good. Let's close that. There we go. Alright, can we drive it while we're in the water? That is also an issue. We sink now. That's annoying. Okay, so it's not powerful enough to actually fly yet. And we are now in the water, and it is now too heavy to actually float. So what I think we do is possibly extend it a tiny bit. Move the engine maybe a tiny bit further forwards to balance it out a little bit better. And then we need to either make the engine bigger or fix the gear ratios to make those work a little bit better too. However, I'm not too worried about our situation right now because we did actually add some rope anchors to this thing. So we can now get a boat out and come actually get this. But I think we'll leave that to next time. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this thing so far. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, let me know. And maybe we'll continue it, maybe we won't. Who knows? Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.